Bangladesh is facing its longest heat wave in half a century. It's forced the closure of schools, increased demand on the nation's power supply, and affected livelihoods. Heat waves around this time of the year aren't unusual, but this one's duration is. Lasting more than 2 weeks, its impact is clear to see.
Soaked in sweat under the scorching temperatures, rickshaw puller Mohammad Sultan has to rest after every ride.
The water shortage and the heat are choking us. Not a leaf is moving anywhere. There's no shadow. It's becoming tough to pull a rickshaw.
Higher temperatures also mean a loss of income for many of the daily wage earners.
My income has significantly decreased. I used to complete 20 to 30 trips a day before, but now it has reduced to 10 to 15. The intense heat doesn't allow me to do more than this.
As more and more people want to use fans and air conditioners, the electricity demand has increased manifold. But the cash-strapped government has not been able to supply power regularly. Unable to afford fuel, it had to shut down its biggest power plant and several other units this week. Many areas across Bangladesh are facing hours-long power outages, further straining millions of businesses.
The continuous load shedding is killing the chickens. I lost over 20 chickens today due to excessive heat. The electricity is going off for over 2 hours at times. I can't even sleep properly. I feel so helpless.
The power cuts have also disrupted water supply in many places. The water from this mosque is a respite for many residents struggling to get water.
The sudden rise in temperature causes water supply trouble in many places. That's why we are taking water from the mosque. It is better than the government's dirty water, which is also rare these days.
The government was forced to close thousands of schools as children fell sick to heat strokes and dehydration. The extreme situation is making life hard for the most vulnerable.
And joining me now for more context is senior meteorologist in the Bangladesh Meteorological Department, Dr. Mohammed Malik. Dr. Malik, how much of the intense heat Bangladesh is facing right now is down to climate change?
Thank you very much. Every year, Bangladesh experiences heat wave in pre-monsoon season, especially in March, April, and May. But this year, we experiences that the heat wave march towards early June of this year. Actually, every year when the temperature rises more than 36 degrees Celsius and duration is at least 3 days and 3 stations to the adjacent area, then we declare heat wave in Bangladesh. So that in March, we have got this year one spell of heat wave, very short spell, and is 11 March to 13 March, when the temperature was 37 degrees Celsius in the southeastern.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, sir. You have a lot of data there, but as I understand it, this time the heat wave in different spells, there were lots of those spells, and one particular stretch was more than 2 weeks, which seemed rather unusual. And I was wondering if that was down to the climate change that climatologists keep talking about.
Yes, thank you very much. The first reason of this temperature rising is due to climate change, actually. Recent years, we experiences that the temperature is going up, and that is the unusual character we are facing recent years. From 2014 to 2013, we experiences unusual character of the heat wave characteristics over Bangladesh and adjoining area. We experiences 2014 is the warmest year, 2016, and also this year we experiences highest temperature over this area. We think it is due to the high pressure belt uh, lies over this region for a long time, from Afghanistan to Pakistan, Bangladesh,
Right.
India, Bangladesh, and Cambodia, Vietnam. This belt was under a trap of high pressure belt. That's why the thunder activity and the formation of cloud is less this year, so that there is a temperature trap over this region and we experience a heat wave.
I wonder if there is something to do with local factors as well. I mean, the reason I say this is because the air quality in Dhaka, for example, where you are, has been consistently ranked as one of the worst in the world due to a number of reasons: traffic, construction, pollution. Does that also contribute to the heat that people are feeling?
Yeah, I agree, because due to the rapid urbanization process over Bangladesh, and you know that in Bangladesh at night, the transport, main transport for truck we usually use for good transportation. So the fuel of this truck is diesel, so that in night they actually emits carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide. And around the Dhaka city, if you imagine that there are many heat producing zones, that is we called brick field, that
Right.
is also responsible for the temperature rising. And also, if we consider that vegetation coverage is lowering day by day, so that lower vegetable coverage and also other reasons are responsible for the increase of temperature over Bangladesh.
Right. We'll leave it there for the time being, but thank you so much for providing all that context, Dr. Mohammed Malik from the Bangladesh Meteorological Department. Thank you so much, sir.